Hey guys, I just wanted to come and finish this cake off for you tonight. And so I'm going to teach you some basic little fondant decorating tips, and then I'm going to show you how to make a simple, cute little Valentine's Day cake. Not a balloon, just festive. So anyway, what we have here is I have some fondant that's colored already, and then I have some icing dyes, which are available in any decorating section of any kind of store that sells decorating supplies. You can find them. They're specifically designed for frosting, icing, and fondant, whatever kind of dyes you need for those. So right here I have some that's already been dyed, but I'm just going to show you how to do it. We'll just make it a little bit darker. So you want your fondant. This has been sitting for a little bit, so we're going to knead it a little bit and make it soft and moldable. And then you take just a toothpick, and you do not need a lot. You just need like maybe that much. And you just apply it to your fondant. You'll probably want to get gloves. I always forget to get gloves when I'm out shopping for my cake decorating stuff, so I always have rainbow colored fingers, which is just, you know, you get used to it. At every birthday party, everything, I always have like multicolored fingers because I've been working on the cake. So funny. So anyway, you just keep adding it until you get the color that you want. And put that top on. I think this should be good. So if you can see, I don't know if you can, but it's real swirly. There's lots of, you know, chunks of different colors, and it gets real sort of like, try to get it good. It gets real swirly. You can see all the different swirls of colors. Now sometimes you want that, like say you were doing planets or just a river or something like that. That would be great, but we're not doing that today, so we're just going to look for a nice, we want it to be solid. See? That's nice and solid, and it's a little bit darker than it was. And also what you have to realize is with these that the color will get darker as you go along, as it sits. There's been a few times where I was decorating a cake and I was going for a certain color, and I thought I had it, so I left it, and then after a while it totally changed to a way darker color of the same color that I was trying to get, and it was no longer the correct color. So just be careful if you're trying to go for a dark color. Just let it sit a little bit, check it out, come back to it, and see, you know. So that's how you dye them, and you just keep doing it till you get the right color that you want. And then for today, I'm just going to do a very simple, I'm not going to get too creative because I just want to show you a basic idea of how to decorate for now using fondant, and so we're just going to keep it simple. And I'm going to use this to decorate this cake we've been working on for the past few days, and I'm going to use it to make a little Valentine's Day cake for my family, for my kids and my husband. Okay, so you're going to put not confectioner sugar, although you can use confectioner sugar, but I prefer, this is cornstarch, and it lasts a long, long time. You can really get your money's worth for the cornstarch box. So you're just going to roll it out, just like we did with the fondant to cover the cake. We're going to make it about 1/8 of an inch or so, and stay away from rolling out the edges. Same with the pink. Okay. Alright. So, and you know, sometimes it just does its own thing, and you just, you know, you just move it around. Okay, so we want them to be nice and even, not like thin in the middle and thick on the outside. So we just try to do that with our roller. Again, you can buy the fondant rollers with the rubber bands that help you keep it even, or you can just, you know, use your eye and see how it comes out, okay? Then for tonight's cake, I've got these little tiny hearts, medium hearts, and large hearts. So that's what we're going to be using to decorate our cake tonight. I'm just going to show you here. It's basically just like doing a sugar cookie, like at Christmas time or any other time that you are doing cookie cutter type cookies. And if you get a little excess, you just push it up against itself there, and then there you have a little heart. And the same thing with the pink. And so if you use the different sizes, you can layer them and whatnot. And we'll have a little happy Valentine's to put on our cake. So now back to the cake. Here's our cake that we made earlier and covered in fondant, as you can see in the video from earlier today. And I've already pre-cut some of these hearts, because actually I tried to film this video several times earlier, and it's kind of comical to think about now, but I was not laughing earlier. Lots of interruptions and crazy things happening there. So anyway, we've got these all, it worked out for the better because I've got this all done. If you have excess, oh gosh, why can't I think of that word tonight? Excess powder on here from the cornstarch, you can just use a paintbrush to brush it off. And then you can use, I'm going to put this on the top of the cake, and this was our darker color of teal that we dyed. All you have to do is put a little bit of water. I mean, you don't even need to put as much as I did. So I just filled like a little dish with water and then used my fingertip to put some on there. And then we're just going to flip it over and make sure it's in the center, because once it's on there and it's got the water, it's going to change the way the cake looks. If you move it from where the water was and then that part is exposed, you're going to be able to tell, because it makes that area a little bit more shiny than the rest of it, which it's fixable by covering, you know, you could use a paintbrush and go over the entire area to make it shiny, but hopefully you won't need to do that. So we've got a bigger one, and then I've got a little bit smaller pink one to go over that. So you have just a simple little heart design. Hopefully I don't lose my cake here, but I'm going to show that to you. Alright, we are losing it a little bit. So then I just got these little hearts, and we're going to set those on the side. So same thing. I just like to go like this. I don't really like to get it so that it gets to the outside where it's showing through in the front, and then just be careful that you're not touching it with the wet part of your finger on the front, or you're going to be going over and with the paintbrush if you're compulsive like I am. Okay, so, and we can go over that and get the powdered sugar stuff off, or gosh, I can't get that right tonight, the cornstarch off later after we get this done. You can always just brush over your entire cake. So I'm alternating with the light pink and the dark pink, trying to do this. I normally would have this on my, facing me, and I would be making sure that I had it all lined up, but I'm trying to show you here. But so then we go back to the, let me just dump these out so they're easier to get to. I'm going to go back to the dark again, and we just go around the cake like that. Okay. Try to get them so they're even with the, you know, the amount of space that the other ones have as well. Okay. And so you'll do that all the way around. I think I got that one wet on the outside too, so I'll be able to show you that. So we're going to do that all the way around, but I'm just going to, for the sake of time, just do that part that you can see. You can go over this and get the powdery stuff off. And so then, there you have a simple and cute little Valentine's cake to give to your family, or maybe a friend or a loved one. You can do, you know, get as creative as you want, but I mean, I just basically wanted to give you the idea of using the cookie cutters and then how to put it on the cake, how to color it, and all of that. So I hope that it was helpful, and email me, text me. It's late, don't mind me. Email me or comment on this video if you have any questions, and I will be happy to answer your questions. And I hope that you have a nice Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.